Taking a stroll through Beijing's old alleyways, the hutongs, can seem like a labyrinth. But now and then you will find yourself bumping into micro-art spaces. These mini-galleries often don't keep regular hours and can be visited by appointment only. And sometimes you can't even enter at all. Who would have thought that one of Beijing's oldest parts would once become an epicenter for the city's most experimental art scenes? Not me. This is as tiny as it can get. The 15 square meter in-the-wall gallery here, called Aero Factory, was previously a vegetable stand. There was unfortunately no installation inside at the time of our visit, while areas such as the 798 Art District or Zhaochangdi in Beijing have been established zones for galleries and art professionals for nearly 2 decades. The scene in the inner second ring road has only gathered steam in the past few years. The hutongs have proved to be the ideal canvas for an explosion of alternative spaces and breeding ground for an art community. But it's a question of survival of the fittest.
I think with the art gallery business, it's really about sustainability. It's about years of growth and experience, how many years you can really survive in this business. So there's a lot of startups and young galleries, which we don't know yet whether they'll be sustainable. So I think with art galleries, we tend to move around looking for cheap rent, looking for lower cost of doing business. And it's normal for people to sort of open up pop-up shops in the beginning stages all over town, wherever they can find a sort of reasonable price for real estate.
The founders of these spaces are young, plugged-in foreigners and locals, and their exhibitions gravitate towards performance art, one-off events and installations. Set up 2 years ago by hairstylist and curator Ray Wu, this upstairs hair salon and downstairs art venue might look like an unlikely combo, but in reality it's a prime example of the integration of art and daily life that the hutong scene pledges.
People come from all walks of life, foreigners and Chinese. The youngsters coming here are all hipsters and very cool. For the artists, the most important criteria to exhibit in this art space is innovation and creativity.
On tonight's program is an animation performance by an Argentinian new media artist who is on a tour across Asia and uses software, hardware and acoustic instruments to create different soundscapes.
Here is a very active scene, a lot of people doing things in spaces like this, who has like exhibition, art residencies, performances. I think it's amazing.
A couple of alleyways south, 2 German curators opened this spot in 2014. Just out of graduate school, the pair moved to Beijing to set up a mini gallery focusing on video and installations. Their goal is to provide a platform for non-commercial projects and a space for artists to work outside of the conventional art market.
Right now we have like an exhibition space where we curate exhibitions on various topics like internet art in China or site-specific art, like various topics that we are really interested in. But we also invite artists like to come here for 3 months to do research.
These spaces won't last forever, but they are a testament to the fact that the Beijing art scene is anything but stagnant. Martina Fuchs, CGTN, Beijing.